Here is a process we use to understand much more about people and their situations. We call this an empathy map, and often I simply call it a think and feel map. So we start like this. We always work in the first person. We're always thinking of this as being in the shoes of. And often we can actually have the individuals or the teams that are these here that we want to understand and explore to literally speak in their first person. That isn't always possible. And so we are able, a context or a process we call by proxy, we're able to, from our point of view, but as objectively as possible, actually explore how this individual or team would be thinking and feeling, what they would say, what they would see, what they would do, and what they might be hearing around them. So we start by filling this in. We want to understand who they are or who I am and what is my current context. And then we start to explore this, and we use a very open thinking kind of process, sense and probe questions. So if we're actually working directly with the individual or teams, we're asking, tell me about questions. And what are you thinking in that particular moment? What did it feel like? Or what did you see? Or what do you see? That's the process. And just by the way, we always work above the line to begin with. We always work here. This comes later. This is our behind the scenes analysis that we engage in, understanding the pain, understanding gain. This is not this person's job to do. This is our job, the investigators, the designers, etc. So we're really working deeply to understand and explore. And we want to hear, and we want to actually capture what when someone here describes, either we get them to, or we are actually writing down, recording, using post-it notes or whatever technology that works for you, so that we actually encapsulate the whole sense, and we create a psychological understanding of what's going on here. It's incredibly powerful. It's very gentle. Clearly you need to be able to build a situation of trust, and the folks who are here need to understand what the purpose is if they're directly involved. If you're doing this as a third party individual, for example, I've worked with individuals who are in the police force who are actually trying to understand particular contexts. You encourage them always to be standing here as a first person explaining and exploring what it's like. When we finish then as researchers or as project designers, whatever it is our role is, then we actually want to go on and deeply understand, okay, so what's the pain here? Or what is that this individual or group is trying to achieve? What is this circumstance actually about? It isn't always pain, it's opportunity as well. And then we want to work on, okay, so what can be better? What are the tools and processes? What opportunities can we create or help this individual or team create and work towards to make things better and help them achieve what it is that they need to achieve, and help us achieve what it is that we need to and want to achieve.